How are we doing, guys? It's Arsenal 3, Real Madrid nil. Oh, God. I didn't think I'd be saying that later on. I don't know what I was expecting, and it weren't a 3-0 obliteration. Battered up completely. My voice is a little bit gone now from all the shouting, but we absolutely obliterated them. I didn't think I'd be seeing this, honestly. And I'm still in shock from it. I couldn't believe it when the first goal went in, let alone the second and third. And looking at that game, we could have been good 5-6-0 up if it wasn't for their defender, their goalkeeper. Unbelievable performance. And tell you what, I can't look at a single Arsenal player today and say they were bad. There's not a single player that I can look at. Sure, a few sloppy errors were made, but it didn't cost us. We acted on it. We caught them when they tried to break, and that's realistically what they were trying to do all game. Just catch us on the break. Unbelievable. You can't tell me that you were expecting this. No one was. I sure as shit wasn't. And the fact that we're 3-0 up, and they've lost arguably their best midfielder, we've got a very good chance of making it to the semis. And we'll be looking at this PSG Aston Villa game with great interest now. Oh my god. I need to catch my breath. I don't... Oh my god. But it's like this. All day, people have been texting me, calling me, Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid, Hala Madrid. How's that gone? How's that gone, yeah? You cannot take this smile off of me now. But we're going to have to go into this now. Player ratings, and I will say this now. There is not going to be a single negative rating in this whole video. Well, minus referee. But we're going to start with David Raya, and David Raya kept us alive in that game. I cannot believe what I saw. The saves that he was making, the Mbappe one-on-one, don't get me wrong, Mbappe, very easy ball through. Realistically, he should have been put in that way. That should have been 1-0 for Real Madrid right there. But David Raya, you know how he is. He loves saving those kind of attempts, and he did it again. David Raya gets an 8. Absolutely sublime performance. If we look into our defense now, where do I even start? God, again, I'm not even sure where to start now. They were all just beautiful. I think I should start really with Jakub Kiwior. And if I'm being honest with Jakub Kiwior, I did not expect that kind of performance from him. I genuinely thought that he was playing really well. He had the game on hold. I thought he'd be making mistake after mistake after mistake, and he's proven me wrong. In fact, looking at it now, there's a lot that was really proven wrong, and I'll get to that later. But Jakub Kiwior gets at least a 7. I feel like that's a bit low, actually. 7.5. 7.5. Saliba's constantly saving us now. He's an absolute unit of a defender. I cannot believe we have a player like that as well. Enough said, really. Saliba gets an 8. Lewis Skelly sometimes got the ball nipped off of him, but most of the time he held the ball really well and ran into dangerous areas, as he normally does. And that's what we love about him. Imagine him playing in his natural midfield position. Because you wouldn't believe it, if I'm honest. If you were a complete neutral, never heard of Lewis Skelly in your life, you wouldn't believe that he was a natural midfielder. Unbelievable performance. 8. Urian Timber. Maybe a bit more quieter. Still had a massive impact in the game though. Did not let much through whatsoever. I can't recall much that really got past him that shouldn't have got past him. I think just because of the quiet, but not a bad rating at all. Gets a 7. Moving on to our midfield. I'm going to start with Odegaard. And Odegaard, again, really good game. He wasn't the best midfielder, for obvious reasons. But look, he did well. He held the ball. He passed around. He found those passes, getting it to the wing, to our wingers, especially Bukayo Saka. And look, we looked sublime with him. He gets a 7.5. Thomas Partey, few sloppy passes, I think. In the first 5 minutes, we could have gone 1-0 down because of a sloppy pass, but we didn't. And from there on out, every mistake that he seemed to make, he always got the ball back. He always redeemed himself. Enough said, really. I'm going to give him a 7. And Declan fucking Rice. Oh my god, where has that been? From here on out, I want him to take every single free kick outside the box we have. During the first goal, before the first goal even happened, and we saw the free kick, I was saying out loud in the thing, don't take it on goal. Don't take a shot on goal. You will miss. You will miss. Because I'm so used to it happening. 9 times out of 10 this season, it has gone either directly into the directly into the wall, or directly over the goal. And I think that shows that it's not really a strength for Odegaard. But watching Rice today put not 1, but 2 of those in. Fucking masterclass. Brilliant. Oh my god, I didn't expect it. I wasn't ready. But he gets a 9. Declan Rice gets a 9. He is my man of the match. I don't think I need to explain myself. In our attack, Bukayo Saka, happy to have him back as always. He was putting the balls in the right kind of position where you would find a striker. Problem is we don't have a striker. But you can't really fault him for something that wasn't there. Other than that, I can't really think of much he really did wrong. Even when under pressure, he held the ball or he passed the ball. I think there was only one time I was really saying saying pass the ball when he didn't. And that's when we won a free kick outside the box. Other than that, I thought he was absolutely sublime. Saka gets an 8. Martinelli. Listen, Martinelli, on that left-hand side, had that defender on absolute toast. It shows that the work ethic of Martinelli can make a difference. And that is just what we needed. We needed that work ethic because they were struggling with it so much. It's just what we love to see, and that is why I love Martinelli as a player. Still not great goal scorer, I don't think, but there's a time and place to be a goal scorer. And even if he isn't finding the back of the net, he's still taking on defenders. He's still causing absolute havoc for them. That, I think, is worthy of an 8. Mikel Merino. Oh, Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino, straight 8. I would have given him a 9, but I didn't want to take the man of the match away from Declan Rice. Maybe I'll give him an 8.5, actually. 8.5. Don't need to explain myself. He didn't do too much, I don't think, but he scored that third goal that just killed the game off. From there on out, it was just don't concede. Don't concede. Don't give them a glimmer of hope going into the second leg. And we'll probably go into that second leg with the same mentality. Don't give them a glimmer. Arteta. I can't think of anything wrong Arteta really did. He put out the exact same lineup that I said he would. That substitution he made, Saka for Trossard, I'm assuming it's a precaution, obviously because of Saka's injury, and we didn't really need to risk him any further. On top of that, who was the other one? It was Declan Rice, yeah. I think Declan Rice was also a precaution as well. It didn't look too serious at all. Even afterwards, when he picked up the man of the match, he looked perfectly fine. He looked thrilled, even. So I don't think it's too much, but I will keep an eye on him. But I don't think Arteta did anything wrong today. I think with Arteta, he gets a 10. The fans get an immediate 100. That atmosphere that we had was electric. That was like a North London derby, but 10 times better. Referee. Look, the referee. He didn't really have a good game, I don't think. It might be from a more biased perspective, but it did feel like he didn't want to give us anything, but wanted to give Madrid everything. And the only reason that player got sent off is because, let's be real, sometimes it just has to happen. Sometimes you can't not do it. But that referee, I thought, was a very poor performance. He gets a 3. And overall, yeah, we're going into the second leg now, 3-0 up. And what more do you want now? I've got a lot of fans now saying, "Oh, well, this is the worst Real Madrid team in a long while." Brother, a few hours ago, you were bragging about how we're gonna be knocked out. You were having a go at us, saying, "Oh, Real Madrid, you don't stand a chance against them." And yet now this is the worst Real Madrid team because we've beat them 3-0. The worst Real Madrid team with Cortez, with Vinny Jr., with Mbappe, with Bellingham, and they're the worst. Just admit it that we absolutely played them out the park. But regardless, that's it for the match review. I hope you're having a lovely day as I am. Like, share, and comment. It really does help. Subscribe, please do. And I will be seeing you in the next game. Goodbye.